Äggelon. Har du en hytt? Hur ser din hytt ut? I need to watch this ROM. This is the best. Vakopsi. Pisseblöta ylletröjan. Hoppa långt utta helvetti pjäxa. It's a satire of meänkieli. Finnish, Swedish. It's actually quite funny. Riksbanken trixar med jujuranta. I don't remember how it goes, but hello, Frindy. When my grandma saw this one, she had a hard time understanding it first, but then because her hearing isn't the best. But when we increased the volume, she was laughing her ass off. So yeah, kukkufjolla. Oh, you should. Yeah, it's like those type of words that you would never ever use as well, like kukkufjolla. I think it's a little bit of it reminds me of what's his name? Mikael Niemi. He wrote the book. What did he write? Populär musik från Vittula. I don't know if you've read that book or you know the book, Rom. But it sounds like his type of, like that, where he's from. I think Piteå or no, Pajala. Yeah. What the fuck? Namnet Vittula is apparently Fittmyren. Mikael Niemi. He wrote populärmusik från Vittula. Speak Finnish. What do you want me to say? Mulla on vitun iso miekka housussa. I don't know so much Finnish. Like, I can understand it a little bit. I can say the, you know, the really long. I need to obviously have the word up, but I can actually kind of say the whole word. The like 52 letters or whatever. Yeah, but that's from my grandparents, because they don't have anyone who can take it further, so that's why. Oh my god. Right. Oh yeah, here we have. One second. No. I'm probably dead for this. Ah. Let me see. There's like some ridiculous words, like the 10 Finnish like the 10 longest words in Finnish. Like some of them are ridiculous, but so this word here. So you say lentokone, suikku, turbiini, moottoria, apumekaanikko, aliupseri, oppilas. It's basically translated to airplane, jet, turbine, engine, auxiliary, mechanic, non-commissioned officer, student. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I I was born in Haparanda, so it's not like I have never heard Finnish. Like my parents and my grandparents always spoke Finnish. When we were younger, when when they didn't want us to understand what they were saying, they always spoke Finnish. But I just never bothered learning. Where I learned the most, I didn't study it at all, right? Because it's not mandatory. Where like in the school that I grew up in, at least. But when I was like 8 or 9, there was a Finnish kid who like they had a summer house or whatever in really close by where I lived, like the same neighborhood, and he could only speak Finnish, and I only spoke Swedish. So the only way, like he tried to say some stuff in Finnish, and eventually you catch up quite quickly. So yeah. But yeah, I just never. My grandparents are obviously. My grandma, she was born in Finland, and yeah, everyone can speak fluent Finnish. Not my siblings, they can't either. No one else. It's only the parents and grandparents. But yeah, I've been to, since Haparanda is built next to Tornio. You know, like the only way, or like when you turned 18 as well, when you wanted to go out to like nightclub and stuff, there was no nightclubs in Haparanda, so you always had to go over to Tornio, and you went to a place called Umpitunli. So then you had like the obligatory how do you say, like night food or whatever. You would go to a place called Turkin Pippuri, and they had like the largest kebab rolls. Like it looked like fucking bazooka. It was so big. There is no way you ever ate that. It is ridiculous. But yeah, into my biological father, he lives in Oulu, and I've been to Oulu many times as well, and to Tietomaa, and I don't remember what the bath or like bathhouse. I don't know what you say. Badhus. Swimming center there, what it's called, in Oulu. Oh, yeah. For me, it's easier to, like, I can understand a little bit if Finnish people speak, but obviously not everything. Now, obviously, the more years that go by that where I don't hear Finnish and stuff, I obviously get more rusty as well. But I can kind of put together what they're speaking of by just knowing a few things, But You also have to remember that since I was born up north, there's a like a lot of slang there between since it's Tornedalen or whatever. It's a mix of Swedish and Finnish. And obviously, like, there's so many people speaking Finnish in Haparanda as well, because since it's built in the between Finland and Sweden, like you literally walk over to Finland in just a couple of minutes. And if you want to work there, you basically it's kind of mandatory that you speak both languages, Swedish and Finnish. But I've never been to Helsinki. I always kind of wanted to go there. And there is some places in Finland that they still speak Swedish in, right? You have like Jakobstad, I think, and I don't know how it is in Åland, but I'm guessing it's probably mixed there too. Or it did get to cap it. Oh yeah, the word that I find funny is because some of these words you can't even translate, like you can't even find up like this one. It's like it's translated into bouncy cushion satisfaction. No? Well, here you have. Hippy, dini, diditis. I cannot. It's a bit hard for me to say even. Because I haven't really. Yeah. I used to have. If you're Finnish, you probably know you know Moomin then. Moomin, and yeah, of course. I mean, there's not. You're never gonna use like the longest word, for example, but it's just to show how ridiculous. Like that. I think Finnish and German have these type of like these should be like sentences, not one word. You know, it makes no sense. But they actually exist. You know. But there, obviously, you would never. It's not like you would ever say that either. It's just that it actually exists. That's what's kind of funny. Yeah, exactly. If you split it up, lentokone is airplane, suihku. I actually have to read because I don't remember what they. Yeah, it's. The only that I wouldn't like recognize in that like actual word would be aliupseri and oppilas. That's probably the two things that I've never ever heard of. But the others I've heard. Is like military ranking? Oh, okay. So it can be any military ranking, or is it a specific military ranking? Because here it says non-commissioned officer student, but okay. Okay, okay. You playing Mota? No, I'm not here for Mota. I'm gone on the Saturday.
What do you feed it?
Yeah, I know that German also have a super long. I don't think I could ever say that either. Like, obviously I'm not German and I don't speak German, so wouldn't be. I have a video. You can.
How do you cultivate it?
Sinner about face. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I changed the name of it. Yeah.
It's about the galaxies and the stars.
There. And you need to have enable like free camera or whatever it's called. Use free camera needs to be checked like this, otherwise you won't get the result you want. But that video, yeah, I kind of tried to explain it. Let's
It's about a pause. It is about the mind. What do you feed it?
I don't think Sweden has any long word, to be honest. Now I'm curious.
How do you cultivate it?
What? Okay, it's 28 letters.
It's about the galaxies and the stars.
That sounds ridiculous too. That's nothing I would ever use either.
What is it you're searching for? It's about a pause. An interruption in the transmission. A stop in the space-time continuum. A choice that you will always make.
Realisationsvinstbeskattning. Sounds ridiculous.
What you have always been searching for. It is about the mind.
This looks like alt because he's.
What do you feed it?
Do you think we can kill him in time? No, we won't even reach. Because he instantly saw me so far away, that's why I was like... Ah, fuck. If I ever tasted surströmming? No, I actually have not, but my grandpa, he actually ate, he used to eat it when I grew up in, like when I was like 8-ish. We used to be in their cottage a lot, outside Haparanda in a place, like it was called Seskarö, or they had like a bit before Seskarö it was called Santasari, and he used to eat surströmming, but god damn it smelled. And I once my mother used to write freelance or whatever it's called for newspapers, and she had to interview some people that were eating surströmming for some paper, and it was like an island. I don't remember. I was still like 10, 11 or whatever, and when you got to the island, the whole fucking island smelled of surströmming. It was disgusting. But I've never tasted it myself. Yeah, I mean, I think it's common to use to eat it with tunnbrödsrulle, and then you, I think if you have like red onion, and I think some eat it with like crème fraîche or gräddfil or whatever, and then it's not so bad. But I mean, if you eat it as it is, there's actually a video I'm gonna show it to you. I mean, this one is so fucking good. I swear, if you watch this one, you're gonna die. Look at this video, like, oh my god, dude, I wanna be him, Tarmo. But yeah, and they also always on Easter they eat what's it called? Memme. It looks like chocolate cake, but it's literally rye or whatever rye. No line of sight. Okay, I can't even fucking. Oh, and I left. Oh my god. First I can't even port, and then it fucking shit game. Oh, they just went up there. I have one F1, but I can't. We did get it though, but we're quite pressured here. Oh my god, did they actually get the rest? This is on Clown Fiesta. Tarmo, yeah, he's pretty crazy. Okay, we have to play a bit serious, but it was by accident. I did not mean to leave Shroud. It was so bad. But and I shouldn't, I died there. But you know, no line of sight is the worst enemy of Thief in this game. I swear, it's the best counter that you can ever possibly have. I mean, if he wants to contest here, I don't mind. I don't want to go close yet, because. I can go for the full cap here actually, because if the Wilbender respawns, I can actually take the 1v1, and then you force the warrior in the team fight. So I'm kind of fine with that. But yeah, I don't know why we're not really. What do they have actually? Yeah, I think I would prefer them to just push. Yeah, I don't have the rest for draw either. That's the thing. I wanna go decap real quick. Then I can oh, of course it bugs. Or bug. I actually got the decap, that's good. Over. Oh no, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, this game, holy fuck. They're not looking, he has no HP, please. Okay. I'm gonna chase this guy. Dude. I'm just getting so CC'd with got it now. It's called rye porridge, yeah. It's just, I remember I was a kid, you know, and I had never ever seen it before. That was the first time they showed it, you know. And you know, it looks like chocolate cake, And like they were just, yeah, you try it, and yeah, as you said, you use some sort of vanilla, I think, or whatever it is. Oh, at least we stowed it. That's good. I don't think he's gonna contest me. This is so perma CC'd by so much what's it called, shocking aura, like perma shocking is so annoying. Tornado, you know, like you have no stability in this meta, so it's just, I don't know if he has glyph. Doesn't look like it. I don't want to go close and 1v1 the, if it's Tanky Spectre, I don't know. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, the Tarmo guy, I guess I kind of have to push into it so we can get the full cap in middle. Otherwise, if I go far, he can just contest Naru into the 1v1. So we don't want that. He actually used a trap already, so that's good. He's if he uses the return, I'm fine with that. Oh, actually, he's too late. Oh, and he actually strafed straight into my trap again. Nice. We're gonna cleave a bit, because we see that Tempest is like miles away, so it's fine. We're going Condi. I'm not here for Mota, so I'm not even playing. I'm gone Saturday, and Saturday I'm gone, and Sunday. But I don't remember if it was editing on the Sunday. But I'm not here this Saturday. I'm just gonna, I didn't get it in time. Oh, this is gonna be a juicy elite here. Oh my lord, that one is so delicious. Why would he put the trap and then... I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty juicy. It's gonna return. What's that? It's a bit clown fiesta start, but to be honest, maybe me and the Untamed should have just bursted something together from stealth. Oh my god. No. Oh, I don't know if I got it. No. Oh. Now we did. We want to push into him so he can't go to push into my node, you know. Like if I'm forced to take this 1v1, obviously I don't want to let him push into my node, you know. I want to 1v1 him on his node, which is since it's also our spawn is the first way for his team to come. It's fine if he does this. Oh, I did not think that would reach, but that's his heal. Dropped him. Oh, I don't know if, no, I think he My interrupt got interrupt. Sorry, my F1 got interrupt. I don't know actually. But is his heal again? Oh, he tried to elite there, I think. Interrupt him. Yeah, he tried again. So like 90% of power spectre damage comes from shroud form, and weapons are pretty much irrelevant damage wise. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily that they are irrelevant. Like SD still does more than enough damage, and the fact is, like, you can't let SD do too much damage because SD also boon rips. You have to remember that. Like, for example, if I'm 1v1ing a warrior, like a blade storm, since they stack so much might, or hell like revenant, since we boon rip, you boon rip the whole duration, and since it's also an evade, the first part of Sword 3 is actually an evade, right? And you see that it does more damage to people who have no boons. So I mean, you can't make SD do more damage than it already does, right? And Cloak and Dagger, sure, it's more utility, but it also does a lot of damage. But the thing is, why you're doing like with SD, how you normally open is that you want to Cloak and Dagger and do the number 1 in the back of them, because when you do the stealth attack of SD, you basically daze them, right? So it's 900 is if you hit them in front, like if you're hitting their face from stealth, you will only blind them. You will always apply the 10 stacks of burn as well. So if you do Cloak and Dagger and hit this, it's basically 15% vulnerability, right? When you do that. Obviously it's quite easy to evade, because if they actually cloak and dagger you, you know that they're gonna try to do this, right? But since it's a daze, it allows you to get some damage in for free. But yeah, Sword Dagger is obviously still, it does a lot of damage, but it also boon rips. It's easy to avoid, but you can also stow it. Like, this is what a lot of people fail to do. Like, since it's the first part of SD is quite easy to evade, to hit. But that's not the part that actually does damage, so it's not really dangerous to get hit by the first part. But what people fail to do is, now I have access to the second part. If I see that it's about to miss, you can stow it as many times you want until the buff runs out, right? This is what a lot of people, they don't think about it, right? But yeah, obviously, if a lot of damage comes from quickness. So since I run chrono runes, when I cast a well, I will get quickness, and if you get quickness with the dagger, like TP, you can do a lot of damage. Obviously, backstab still does a lot of damage, but the problem for Spectre is that since they felt the need to put a trade-off for Spectre, but not other classes, like like they make Spectre suffer by picking it, so you have less initiative than a normal thief has, which is stupid. So since they also increased a lot of initiative cost for thief weapons in general, it makes it even harder to do anything on Power Spectre with weapons, right? Like the fact that you're missing 3 is like you would unequip trickery, right? Like that's basically how it is. Other specs have trade-offs as well. What? Okay, tell me, what does Untamed have? What's the trade-off of Untamed? I'll wait. Okay, and what's the trade-off of Blade Sword? Yeah, I mean, no weapon swap. I mean, you have the Gunsaber, which is a weapon swap, so it's not entirely true either. That you don't have access to Greatsword. I mean, you don't need to. You have one set. Yeah, it's a trade-off. I wouldn't say, but that's not a nerf. You know, this is straight out a nerf. You know, passive virtues. Yeah, but I think isn't the passive virtues kind of dog shit though? I don't know. But yeah, the whole trade-off system is just a joke. What? Gunsaber sucks? What? Is this guy playing the same game? Gunsaber pretty much is the one that kills most specs, you know? I don't know if you play PvP, but the Cyclone whatever thingy, it hits for like 6k. And you have what, 2 charges on it. Like you literally get demolished by it. I don't know if you've actually played PvP, but yeah. But yeah. Tell me Daredevil trade-off, 600 range. Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, you're correct that well, Daredevil didn't even have a trade-off until they actually, well, when they introduced their trade-off system. Yeah. If you rather, we can say it this way: would you rather have Greatsword on Bladesword over Gunsaber? Let me ask you that question. Like, let's say Axe and either Pistol or Axe / Warhorn is your go-to pick, right? But would you rather pick Greatsword over Gunsaber? No, this is yeah, which is I mean, I wish that they would I wish that they would since they started doing these splits depending on your elite spec, right? So I mean, they have done in the past, but right now they didn't do. Wait. Look at him. Okay, he's gonna do the from the Gunsaber. Okay, look how much it's gonna hit. No, okay. I mean, what is it doing? He doesn't. I don't know if he's. Okay. Today I got 100 zeros from no. I got all 100 zero in the immobilize because I tanked those. No, I think it's called something else. It's not Cyclone Trigger, I guess. Spin and block. No, it's the other one. The one that shoots that little thingy towards you. It's like heat-seeking fucking missile as well. Artillery slash, is that what it's called? The one that shoots the little ball thing? Maybe it is actually. I always forget. So wait. I don't know if he wants to port into me. He can't evade when he's here, so he actually ported to node. Kinda have to kill it though. There we got it. I don't know if he wasted glyph now though. No, he was using the shield to pull, I think, which didn't get my backstab off, so I actually got oh no. Oh, I don't. I don't know what's on far, but are so close. But he's getting plus now. I don't, it's not really the best. This is kind of shitty 2v2 for me. What? Oh, he just desynced. I mean, we're gonna give hammer for this. I don't know. Like, I don't want to contest it. Who's there? They do get the kill though. I guess I can just... okay, I got outnumbered now. If Naru goes for node... come on. If he goes for node... Oh! Oh, they are kinda dying though. This is kinda risky, but if he gets the... Yeah, I was gonna say, if he gets the glyph on them, now we can greed. And we know that the Shroud proc does, so we have no more Shroud proc. Can actually kill the pet though. I don't know if it's gonna do that much. Fucked, or I actually I don't really remove my old the mods, so I don't remember. But do I use YOLO mouse? Yes, I do. That ball there, that's the one that hurts like fuck. Oh. Fair enough. No. Yeah, that was close. I mean, okay. I could have, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's not really the best for me to fight this either. Oh, I didn't think he would insta block, but oh, like look at this. There. What is? Yes, exploding spore. What the fuck is that? You know that Untamed actually had a trade-off, but they removed the trade-off. I mean, there's still there's other sites that has referral now, but I don't think you. I think that's the skill that if you got hit by all the spores, yeah, but I mean it's the utility, right? But I did not see any spores. I don't know if it, but I know there's a utility that knocks you down, like CCs you, right? But I did not see them. I must. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why they're cutting so early. Like, obviously they're gonna. I don't want to give him magnetic. Yeah, he's there. I think that's the spores, right? It looks like it. I don't know. Yeah, there. I think something exploded, but that's such a vague visual. I think. Do you like Tanky Spectre? No, I don't. Like, I played Tanky Spectres like the first week of this expansion, but it's just not something I enjoy. Is that? The command has a cooldown for build, so. Savage Slash? What? What about it? Creating a spore under each enemy. Oh, ah. But that's so weird, it procced so many times, I think. Actually, I don't know. What is the difference in Condi? Well, you have way more HP by maybe procs. Yep. So first of all, you have way more HP. So you have, if you just equip Carrion Amulet, you have 20k HP. So with Marauder you have 16.6, unless you go like, if you equip like Divinity Rune maybe, then you have like 19k something something. And your Shroud also scales with Vitality, so you get more Shroud depending on how much Vitality you have, right? So in PvP, if we go into PvP, I have on power I think I have 16.6k HP and I have 26k Shroud or something like that. 25. Let's see. 20, okay, so 25k Shroud. But if you go Condi, you will have, because every Condi Spectre runs you run Carrion and then you run Or Rune. So you get 10% more HP as well from this one. So you have 22.7k HP, which is like, so you have 6k essentially more than what you have on power. That's like 6k more HP. And on top of that, your Shroud as well is like 10k more. So so you have more or less like 16k more HP than a power Spectre. So you're a lot tankier. How do I like the new runes? Yeah, I mean I like the themed versions as well, but I'm waiting for the what's it called, for the others. But yeah, yeah. I mean, but power and Condi, you play two different things, right? Like power, you don't play Carrion, you don't play Orrune. It's only Condi that does that, right? But yeah, I can't play, like I've tried power with other runes like Scholar. Sometimes I've tried Divinity. I don't like it. Like it feels really like horrible to play with. Rifle Spectre, yeah. What runes for Power Spectre in World of Soul? I play Chrono. Ooh, what is this? Trapped Burn Farm. I'm guessing it's gonna go support. Yeah. But yeah, I don't personally enjoy Condi Spectre. I mean, yeah, Condi Spectre and Power Spectre, it's still Spectre, so of course you're gonna have the same stuff. Well, Condi Spectre plays Scepter, either Scepter Pistol or Scepter Dagger. It has been more Scepter Pistol recently, but some people play Scepter Dagger into some matchups, for example. If there's not so much anti-projectile hate, they will play Scepter Dagger, probably more or less. I don't know how the mirror matchup would be if it's in favor for, like if you play Scepter Dagger, if it's better. Yeah. Quickness makes Condi applications faster as well. I mean, you don't really need that. You like your Condi application is already slow, and the little quickness that you do get from Chrono Rune for Condi is not worth it. And you don't really run that many wells for it to be worth to run Chrono Rune, right? Tanky Spectre uses at best Elite and the Yellow Well. Some have even opted out from dropping this one and run double traps. So, yeah, it's... Oh, I don't have stealth now. Right. No, I wanted to greed here. I don't know if this is such a good idea, because oh my god, look at that, he took my whole HP with one of those things. They do get the kill, but I can't stay there. Like, if I stay there 1 second longer, I'm gonna die. But I drag the warrior away, so... Oh, no line of sight. What? No line of sight, no valid path. I almost died there. Like, I swear, if he was 1 second earlier, I would have died there. 100%. Holy shit, that was close. I just felt my heart drop when I saw the no valid path. The warrior is kind of stuck there, right? I don't know if I probably won't get the decap, but like, I don't really want to play 2 nodes versus this. Like, I would prefer to have. Oh, he actually made the node. Oh, he's pistol. He used elite. Yeah, I mean, it's too late for me. I can't really rotate from. Then I would give the map for them. So or 1v1er has to push into. Like, I don't care if they. And now we kind of lose the map anyways. But I don't know why they're... I mean, this is so shit. I can't 2v2 with... I don't know. I would have preferred the Ranger has to be 1v1ing and the Warrior can stay in the team fight. Because the Ranger can at least disengage, the Warrior can't really. Now we just get really... Like, team fighting into this is not really what you... But this is the weakness of not playing... I don't know what it is doing. Okay. It's gonna... I think it's pretty outnumbered here. No more Deadeye. I could have probably gone Deadeye this game, to be honest. It could have maybe been better. I didn't really look at the comps, so it's my fault. I'm gonna stealth him up. We're gonna try to go for the decap here. The problem is that now our warrior is kind of stuck in a team fight. I mean, I kind of want to push, right? I don't want them to not... Oh, he gets the warrior. Okay, so we kind of lose close for this, I guess. I mean, they have to get middle for this. I guess, I don't know where Blumtrax is gonna go. I'll take a Kata for sure to 1v1 rather than warrior for myself. Dog eye. But yeah, the weakness of Power Spectre is that you just lose into any Tanky Spectre because you don't have the same, like, I can 1v1 Tanky Spectre on Power Spectre and lose even though he could be like not even remotely good, you know? Which is like... Okay. This Untamed wasn't doing very well. No. I got the I'm gonna make no. Yeah, but we have no siding. We're kind of outnumbering heavily for this. It's kind of. He doesn't have initiative, so he's probably dead for this. Yeah. Didn't even full cap, or what? Who's kiting? Is it? No, Grimjack died now. Okay. No. I don't have. Oh, he's. Oh no, I think Grimjack is tilting now. I just saw him mist form, and he just didn't get. No. Oh, we did make it though. This was just full greedy, but I'm tanking a lot of damage for this though. What? I don't even know how. That's the rev damage, by the way. Like, can I also have some of that damage, please? I don't want to. I trade with the thief for sure. Like, if he wants to go decap, that's fine for me, because I'll plus this instead. Gonna fear them here. Oh, at least we got. Oh, he had trap there as well. What the fuck? I didn't cleanse the poison, unfortunately. They died at far. I wonder how they. I don't think they should die in this 3v3. But this, yeah, that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. But this is what I meant. This 2v2 is not what I could. I can't really take it. I don't know if this is worth. I can get the rest now, actually. No, he had. Oh, if he didn't have the evade there. Should chase here with me, because he has no stun break, so it was a free plus here. So the question here, if I want to force, yeah, I think I do. I'm just gonna go for the side node. I don't know if. I mean, I think the best option would have been for me to go in 4v4, but yeah, I think that my ranger will lose the 1v1 on close soon, and that's why I kind of prefer to have this, like this side node, because yeah, it's. I could go +1 here, but I think. Come on, it's free kill here. I didn't get it, but he. Oh, okay, he got it. Now Thief goes and decaps, but I think that's not so smart. I think they would should take the 4v4. Now they're gonna kind of lose everyone because they committed glyph too. And yeah, now I get free plus on side, I think. I mean, I will see if it pays off. But this is what I meant, like, okay, I understand that you want to greed for the caps. I guess it's not so bad, but now that I am here anyways, it's like, if you just port in and we burst here, he's dead, you know? Like here, like, there's nothing left, just come. Like, I'm committing so much just by coming here. Oh no. I'm dead here now. People just need to... it's a free plus, you know, like, you don't have to greed for the node so much. He got the glyph, good. But it's fine, it works out. He doesn't have glyph, right? Like, if with voice, obviously, I would know if he has intentions or not, to plus me or not, right? If they do want to go for the no decision, which is sure, sometimes it's for sure the better play, right? Sometimes not. I think he's stuck here. I don't see fuck all either. That's fine. If draw targets, I can... He revealed himself by accident. Oh no, okay, this is kind of a throw now. How did he die to the ranger? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have plus this then. I was so focused. No. I mean, if you have no CDs, then you don't really have to take it. He vengeance. I don't know about that. I kind of have to stick around here, I think, because I do not know if they're gonna do. It's possible that they try to go for beast. I mean, they have to kill here. I'm gonna port back. Yeah. Fuck, I didn't put down... This is not good. Warrior should push into middle here. Please push into middle, please push into middle, please. Okay, I mean, I think we win with one node, but I don't want to create a 2v2. If he pushes into middle, the thief will get forced to 1v1 him. If he pushes here, he creates a 2v2, which is it makes no sense, but yeah. He tanks the elite here, so he has to use Shadow Step return. Yes, we should get the decap here. As long as we don't lose close, it's kind of GG, you know? I mean, beasts can definitely come into play though, so... I can link you the... I don't see if they're doing beasts or not, but it doesn't look like it, so kind of fucked then if they don't. Alright, we got the decap on 4 as well, so it's kind of GG. But yeah, it's kind of hard when I. But yeah, I don't know if. It's fine if you hold this. They can't do both beasts at the same time, so it's fine. Yeah, I link. Is this a scrim? No, it's an 80. Here's the playlist. But yeah, it would have been better if they came, like if the Untamed just came and plussed, because then we would have killed. Because we have so much CC together, you know, like we chain CC. He has only 2 stun breaks, you know? Like, after that he's dead. So, and, oh, that was the finals. Oh, okay. Tatato. I read on Hardstack website that one of the openers is Sword 2, 5 and then Stealth Sword Auto, but it always feels really bad when I try it. You mean on power? I mean, so this is the thing. There is no scripted way you can alright, goodbye Joe. But there's no scripted way you should open on classes. This is why it's so hard to play Power Spectre, because you need to know these 2 weapons it's 2 melee weapons that you play, and swapping between them is kind of, it's hard to say when you should go on the other weapon set. It all comes down to you knowing both weapon sets and what they do and what they offer in the current situation. If you 1v1, like if you go 1v1 a warrior, yeah, sometimes SD is better because you can boon rip the might. Sometimes DP is better because then you can actually interrupt the heal, you know? But what you want to do generally, this is with power, right? Since you play Chrono Rune, you obviously want to use a well. Like, let's say we use yellow well. So we cast the yellow well and then we sword 2. Now the well is on top of this guy, you have quickness, and then you can cloak and dagger. But you know, a lot of enemies, they will obviously react to what you do. It's not like they're gonna stand there and let you do damage to them for free. So you have to anticipate what they're gonna do. If they dodge, okay, well then good for you. It doesn't matter if you just land the cloak and dagger. Now you have stealth. Now you can return. If he's evading or whatever, good for you. Then you got one dodge from him, and or maybe he uses a cooldown. Maybe he uses block. Maybe he's used I don't know, anything. But it's hard to land a cloak and dagger without quickness because it's way slower. That's why you want to use a well on top of that. But yeah, obviously the one in the back is what you want to do optimally, but this is against targets that are like slow or that you know that they can't. It all comes down to knowing when you can do it versus what classes. Yeah, you cannot use it with the heal. It's only these 3. So you can, with elite, for example, you can cast elite and then sword 2, and yellow well, sword 2. Red is a bit slower. But the main thing with SD is that you always want to have SD. This is why SD is good in fights for Thief, because you don't commit fully to the fight, right? So let's say it's a team fight. I sword 2 in. Well, now I have a spot where I can return safely, where, like, obviously you want to know, like, have better positioning, right? Let's see if it works here, yeah. So let's say they're team fighting in middle of Kylo. You don't obviously want to sword 2 into the enemies, like inside of the clock tower, because then it's so easy for them to reach you. If you use a well, like you have a sword 2, now you're safe. Like you can, okay, now I can disengage. There's a wall. The only thing that can actually get to you is a port class. So another thing that is good, if someone, this is the downside of SD. If you're fighting someone, you obviously cannot sword 2 like when you're so close to them, right? You get no value from doing this. But what you can do is actually utilize your wells in this scenario, right? So obviously if it's a node, you might have to care for node. But what you can do is you can actually well out like further away and then use the sword 2. So you have you get like a distance, you know. Now you have a sword 2 that is further away than what you would get, because a lot of like people that know the weakness of SD, they will hug you when you don't have the sword 2 port down. So then you can't really cast the sword 2, right? Because then you will just port on top of them. So do you hit the well, then port with sword? Yes. So you cast the well and then sword 2, but it has to be instantly, right? You cannot be too slow. If I cast well and then too slow, then the well will be here. So you have to just practice it. Same with elite. You elite and sword 2. You can also use it with shadow step, obviously, but I don't think that's worth doing. Yeah. SD has always kind of been, since you don't have blind, you have no defensive, you have evades yourself, so you doesn't work with the healing well. No, exactly. The healing well has the port already way before, because when you cast the healing well, it will port you on. You see, it ported me already at 80% cast. You know, like, and that's why you can't combine it with sword 2. So you can actually stow the heal well. You don't actually have to cast the whole thing. But yeah, I'm trying to play withdraw more and more, even though you give up one well for, which is more sustain, alacrity, and quickness. But I tend to have a bad habit of using the heal well a lot of times for quickness, and then I don't have the heal in fights and I just get fucked. Also, withdraw is extremely good into like Harbinger, for example, because you can actually use this if they grab well you can actually use this one and you get out of the grab well from Harbinger. So withdraw is big, and obviously since you have no immobilize cleanse, is obviously really good, and it also gives you a free Condi cleanse against Torment, which is a lot of classes pump out Torment. So but yeah, Power Spectre is it requires you to have very good knowledge in general of thief weapons. Then it becomes, that's why it's so tricky to play, because you also don't have any ranged pressure. You have no short, but you have no scepter anymore on power. So you obviously you have Shroud. Shroud auto attack isn't really the best, but then you have Shroud 2 as well. So, but yeah, let me see if I missed anything else. Well, Bladestorm has a lot of healing. Well, yeah, I mean, they use the Vigorous Shout trait, so every shout that they use heals. Also, the Elite, I think it resets those traits. Sorry, those utilities. I'm not entirely sure. And if you run Warhorn, same thing there. It also heals. So you have a lot of sustain. It's not just barrier, it's actually straight out healing. And every time they get might, they also heal because of the trait called might make it right. I think that's what is it called? But I do think restore ammo on skill. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. To be honest, you could either I do feel like their heal cooldown is very, very short though. Like every shout has 2 charges. Yeah, but their heal has only 20-second cooldown and it has 2 charges, right? That's quite low. I don't think there's a single heal currently out of. Oh yeah, did I link the mix by the way? I think. Yeah. I don't think there's a single heal, especially not for Thief. 30, 30, 25, 30. Well, this one is shit because it's like Signet of Restoration. So, and these are just 1 charges, right? And I think that goes for a lot of classes. So 20 is quite low. I don't know, what does Willbender have? I don't remember. I know that there's what's their heal? They also have 2 charges on it, right? Oh, it's also 20. I mean, but theirs has a little bit more counterplay, even though it's really hard to. A lot of people don't think about it, but yeah, 20 and 2 charges. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's 20-second cooldown on heals are that's pretty pretty crazy actually. Yeah, I would like that too. And why can't I have double? I hear I have a fucking 30-second and 1 charge. Why can't I have 2 charges then? Give me 2 charges and I'll have 30-second, no problem. Yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can host anyone. Double withdraw. Yeah, that sounds good. On 20-second too, please. Even if we pick Trickster, we get 20-second. But I honestly wish that they would make withdraw 20-second again and bake in Trickster. That would have been pretty crazy good. No, I'm not here for Moto, so no, I'm not doing. Yeah, in PV you have 14, I think. You have in PV. Who is streaming? I could definitely have played that finals better. I didn't pay attention to the warrior at forward when he said that he was when we killed the cat. I think he was low on cooldowns versus the untamed. I could have stayed, but I just saw an opportunity where draw was stuck in middle versus the Tanky Spectre, and it was a free plus. But I guess we can host Lorina. Okay. Right. 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 But yeah, if you have questions, like feel free to ask either on my YouTube or just send me a message on Twitch as well. Leaf quickness and wells. To be honest, I wish that they would add one cleanse on the healing well. To be honest, to make it more attractive to play. Because right now it's quite like even if it has support, the cast time is quite hard. Like it's quite long. Um, yeah, I feel like the one cleanse could have been definitely justified. But yeah. Anyways, I'll host you guys over to some PvP. No, I'm gonna and a stun break. Well, oh, I don't know about that. That would be kind of broken, to be honest. I think that would be nah. I think that's too. But yeah, if you guys have questions, just ask.